Libertads currently have the highest premium attached to them that you can get from a government minted bullion piece. And a lot of people are wondering what was going on with this. Here's a fun fact that you didn't know. At the bank in Mexico, like we go in and we get boxes of change for coin roll hunting, right? You can buy Libertads at the bank in Mexico. It's a funny thing, and I thought it was more common knowledge, but it doesn't seem to be. Can you imagine being able to go to the bank and pick up ASEs? Now, granted, ASEs are not everybody's cup of tea, but the fact still remains that your bullion dealer is your bank in Mexico to some degree. Very interesting. And right now they're going for a hefty premium there. So of course that's going to be translated, and they have a low mintage, much lower mintage than the millions upon millions of eagles that we usually put out. So I did some shopping for us, and I'm going to run through the prices that I've seen here just now before researching the video. And as usual, I shop at Hero Bullion. I think between selection and prices and all things considered, it's just one of the best baselines that I've seen for bullion of, of the offerings that they have available compared to other sites. There are other sites that have more semi-numismatics and things, but Hero Bullion is just solid on pricing and availability. So let's run it down. Right now, you can get, sorry, that's going to be fun for the video. Right now, you can get an ASE for $33.03. Now, that's, a lot of people already consider that to be pretty high. But then the Libertad comes in currently on Hero Bullion for $43.06 for an ounce of silver. And people are complaining about ASEs. I find it crazy that more people are not talking about the premium on Libertads right now. I mean, everybody loves the Tatas, but that's a hard pill to swallow, paying that much when spot is so much lower. Up next, we have the Britannia, $27.07 currently. The Maple Leafs are a little higher at $28.03. The Kangaroos are $27.03. The Krugerrand is a pretty good deal right now at $26.93. The Kookaburra is $29.54. And the Philharmonics are $26.57. Now, as far as the major government-backed bullions, I'm not going into all of them because there are some other smaller mints, but these are the most widely accepted and most notable government-minted bullion coins, sorry. But the Philharmonics are probably the lowest on the list, and I feel like they probably hang out around that area. There's not as much in the way of security features and anything really special with the coins. They're just pretty standard. So they remain to be a good deal. But the surprising winner in all of this is something like the Britannia, right? At $27.07. That's just a really good deal compared to spot price, right? If you're looking for government-backed bullion, that is probably your most widely recognized but cheapest economical option, for anybody that's looking to stack right now. Maple Leafs coming in pretty close there at $28.03. So that's not bad either. And then, the Kangaroos and the Krugerrands are in there too on the lower end. And honestly, I feel if you're stacking and you want some of these, you want some of all of them to have some fine examples. And so you're not doing too bad, but ASEs and Libertads are just astronomical right now compared to spot price. I don't know who's buying Libertads at $43 when spot is what we're still probably, I haven't checked it today, don't kill me. I don't check it often unless I need to. But I think last time I looked at it, we were in like the $22.50 range. So that's a big leap. That's pretty much $20 over spot. So that's a tough pill to swallow for most people. But the thing is, with these government-backed premiums, sometimes, historically, ASCs are usually the most expensive. There have been times, like now, where the Libertad might rise up above that and actually stay there for a period of time, and all of a sudden, comparatively, ASCs are a pretty good deal. But then most of the other coins usually float around based on availability and where we are at in the market and how much demand's up. You can get most of these as a staple at many coin shops. But the question is, where do you go? Primarily, what are you stacking? And the answer there is different for just about everybody. The importance is, what are you looking for? Do you want the recognizability of something like an ASC? Because you can take that just about anywhere in the world. Everybody knows what it is. It's widely recognized, and you'll be able to offload that pretty much anywhere. Same thing with most of these coins, but just the American Silver Eagle is in a class of its own. And then you want to look at something like the Maple Leaf. Now, a lot of people argue that that extra fourth 9 in the purity doesn't make that much of a difference as far as the coin is concerned. And honestly, they're probably pretty right on that. But for anyone with purity in mind, you cannot beat the maple because it's 4 9s fine. So whether you're looking for recognizability, purity, or something like the offering of the Britannia, just security features that year over year just get more intricate. You have a peace of mind there with the Britannia that I don't think any of these other coins really offer. Some have features, some have some security built into them, but the Britannia is just bar none the top of the line when it comes to security for your government-backed bullion. So you have to really sit down and take a look at what aspects of paying a premium for silver are you really looking at. Do you want security? Do you want purity? Do you want low mintage like the Libertads currently are? Do you want something fun? Maybe you want to get into the Kookaburra series, which is has a long-standing history, and they're different. It's one of the things that I like about the Kooks, because they vary, and it's not as boring. I know we have the Type 2 Eagles, but Eagles just look like Eagles to me. I still love them. I like the proofs. I like the business strikes. Not too much on the burnished, but after a while, they all start looking the same. And so I really wish our government would change things up a bit, but that's why we have other bullion to go to. So think about those things when you make a purchase. Consider, of course, above all, your budget and the price that is currently being asked for these pieces, and then make a decision as to which factor of your silver is more important at the current time. Are you looking to have fun, or are you looking for the stability and recognizability of something like an ASC? And that's up to you, but keep in mind as well that these things change. Today, Libertad's on top as far as price is concerned, but in a couple of months, it could drop back down and become a great bargain again. We just never know, and that's why it pays to keep up on the prices of silver periodically. Don't need to watch it every day, don't go crazy, but keep on it. That way you're an informed buyer and you can make a decision accordingly. I want to thank everybody for your time and attention. I appreciate it very much. Tell me in the comments what's your favorite government-backed bullion piece that you have. Right now, Unfortunately, like the market, I'm pretty hard up on these libertads. I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you're doing good out there. Bye.